What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm doing a tune-up on this Honda engine for a trencher. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, that's been done 100 times, Andrew. What are you going to do different? Well, listen, I show you the easy way how to do it. I show you the quick, easy way, down and dirty, no holds barred. I just get in there and do it. Literally, all we're going to need is a 10mm to do this job. Maybe a pair of needle nose pliers and the spark plug socket to change the spark plug. Everybody else wants to show you all these fancy tools and everything. I mean, I got an Impact, but you don't need an Impact to do this. This is an easy job. This is an easy job. Just keep watching. You'll see how easy it is. It does run, but the owner, he wants it one pull start, which is fine. I'll get it there. Okay, we'll start by taking off the air filter. That's just the wing nut. Just the wing nut right there. Normally there's another one right here, but I don't see one, so one wing nut means less work for me, huh? Oh, these tires are flat. Now from here, you got a 10mm on the top, and you got two nuts right here. Now you're gonna make sure both your choke and your switch are this way, so you can just pull this right off. From here, just take off your choke. We're gonna check how much gas is in it, because as soon as we pull this line, one of the downfalls of this engine is that there's no way to stop the gas from flowing out. So if this thing's full of gas, I'm gonna have to pinch that. And sometimes if you pinch these lines and they're all cracked and braided or whatever, you're not gonna have a good time. So what we're gonna do to get this throttle off is just pull it out, pull the carburetor out as much as you possibly can, and then just lift it up. Should pop right out. Trying to do it one-handed, it's not that easy. There you go. Damn, it's missing a spring though. It is actually missing the return spring. Oh, I think I might have an extra one. I'll have to see. If not, I'll have to order it. But it's not that big of a deal. So now, yeah, let's check this fuel, huh? Plumb full. So let's go get my fuel clamps so gas doesn't drain all over the place. So I got a set of fuel stoppers here. This is kind of a bigger pair. I don't know if it's going to work like I need it to. But anytime you're watching any of my videos, if you see tools I use that are different than the normal tools, I will always have links in the description of every video of different stuff I use in that video. To be honest, these are an expensive piece of plastic here. I think these are like 20 bucks for 3 of them. And they're not cheap for a piece of plastic. But yeah, so always check the description of any of my videos. Even if it's not the repair you're doing, it might save you some money. Because I try to find the cheapest stuff. I don't go OEM. And I don't go aftermarket. I mean, I always go aftermarket. And I try to get it done the best way possible. Look at this, see? This is why it's taken a few pulls to start. It's not 100% up to where we need it to be, as clean as we could. There's some green on that brass in there. I don't know how good that comes up on camera. And you see how nasty and dirty that is? All we're literally gonna do is just spray down with carburetor cleaner and water. And then as soon as I get this thing nice and clean, we're gonna change that spark plug, put this back on, and it should fire up in one pull every time. Okay, so I don't have a spring for the throttle linkage, so we'll see if he wants to order that. We'll see if it surges or not, but take a look at this. Yeah, there's still a little bit of dirt, but that's fine. I got that green off that brass in there. And yeah, that's just with carburetor cleaner and some water. And now it should be ready to go. So let's put this back on, shall we? Just gonna slide it on. The gasket from the back stayed on, so that's not a problem. Now here's where you'd put your spring back on if you had a spring on your throttle like you're supposed to. But this one doesn't, so it's not a big deal. We'll see how bad it surges. That could be a reason it's not starting right. But I think it was just because there was dirt and debris inside that carburetor. And just like that. Well, the gas is on right there, so that's a good spot for it. It's not going to hurt nothing. Even though you got to turn it to the off position in order to put the cover back on, like that. Should be both like that when you put the cover back on. Just watching for leaks or anything. And so far so good, no leaks, no nothing. That's always a good sign, right? You know how many times I put this on and forgot to put the choke on? Make sure you have your choke on before you put this cover on. Then you just gotta line it up back here on that. Doing this one hand is a pain in the ass. I need a camera person. I need to know where Terrell got his camera person. Get someone like that. Yeah, that'd be fun. You know what? Before I put everything else on, let's change the spark plug out. Let's take a look at it first, shall we? Spark plug does not look too bad, actually. I can see a little carbon up around the connector there. See how good I can get that on camera. Oh, I'll change it. And then, yeah, we got two 10mm nuts here, and then we'll fire it up. So real quick, it doesn't matter what type of oil you have in this kind of engine, it just slaps around in there. So I use 5W20, that's like in my car too. Don't worry and don't listen to people tell you that you need a certain oil. If it doesn't have an oil pump or an oil filter, use oil. I don't care what it is. So I went ahead and topped off the oil. I replaced the spark plug. I got everything ready. This thing should be good to go. So let's fire it up, shall we? First switch on. Second switch on. Choke on. Oh. It's smoking a bit. I'll have to figure out about that. Oh, let me just look. I'm trying to see. I think there should be a clutch of some sort. I think it's right here. That's it. Has it always done that? Stayed running?
It should be at a slow idle, yeah.
Have you messed with it at all? Or had anyone else look at it? Okay.
Most I've done is taking the bottom, the carburetor apart.
Okay. I figured out why it's not idling slow, but
Why?
the spring, the throttle spring is missing.
Ah.
So I think I got an extra spring. I'm gonna have to double check. But man, it's going hard too.
I bought idle springs, but
Has it ever been
like the motor, because I was going to replace them myself at one time, and I bought them, and I never got around to it.
You do have them?
I'm gotta look.
Okay. And has it ever been tipped over on accident?
Tipped over?
Yeah, like on its side on accident.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Hopefully the smoke clears out then. If
The
not,
smoke cleared out last time
okay.
after a little while.
Okay, so let's get that throttle spring on and see how it does. Okay, it's been about a week now, but I ordered a set of return springs and a new idle levers. So I'll just go ahead and replace that lever too, and we'll replace that spring because it's missing. Of course, links in the description, so we'll have to take everything back down and redo this. It's pretty simple. We don't have to remove the gas tank to do this. So let's remove everything and then show you how to do it. There we go. We got it running right. The engine's worn out, that's why it's smoking. And then you can rev it up. I So really worn out. But we got it running so he could do his digs he needs to do. He just needs to do a few more digs, so hell yeah. Hey, if you guys like this, check out this trencher video right here. I think you'll like that too. Have a good day. See ya.